All right, welcome with love and light. Namaste, Ashe. Happy Wednesday, happy Mercury day, happy full moon, happy Mercury retrograde. All right, happy Wednesday. All right, messages for the collective. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of love and light, allow me to channel messages for the collective. Messages coming through the pathways of love and light. Messages that are the truth, the whole truth, and all of the truth. Uh, clearly, clear messages, no interferences, no blockages, no distractions. Clarity, wisdom, intuitively guided. All right, we do have wisdom out here, 23. Speaking of 23, Tia, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. July 23rd is the last day of Mercury retrograde. So it's actually going to go through the entire Cancer season. Let me look up that date because July 23rd is definitely, it's ringing a bell. Let me see what else is going on. July 23rd. That's on a Thursday. That doesn't surprise me. That's on a Pentacles day. Um, this full moon was, we are day 3 into the full, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will be, the second full moon will be on the 20th. So that will be the waning uh, of the next full moon. So Mercury retrograde has 2 full moons, okay? The 23rd is on a Thursday, a Pentacles day. It's something about that day. And it's not just the ending of Mercury retrograde, but there's definitely, I'll figure it out. I always do, because whenever Spirit gives me a date, it means something. We have lost, okay? Wisdom, lost, and protection, okay? Collective, collective, collective. What's going on? All right. Tell me more about this wisdom. What's going on with the wisdom? What do you want the collective to know about wisdom? Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. What does the collective need to know? There's another deck that I need to, that is calling me. There is another deck. You know, lately, my collective messages have definitely been tapping into you guys who, not all of you who watch tarot are just watching tarot just to get, or these oracle messages, because although I read tarot, I don't necessarily call myself a tarot reader because I definitely channel messages from spirit. But there is I've been picking up on a lot of you guys' energy. You guys are gifted, okay? You guys are spiritually in tune. You're not just Googling spell work and trying to repeat shit in the kitchen. No, I'm definitely picking up on spiritually inclined. Those of you, a lot of you in the collective, you know exactly what you're doing. So with wisdom, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card here. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles energy with the Strength card. This is a very persuasive energy here. Very strong, very, this is someone who can talk you off of a ledge, okay? This is someone who can get you out of quicksand. This is someone who can get you, get your back up off the wall type energy, okay? We have the Four of Wands here. Very stable. I am picking up head of household type energy. Okay, the world card. So all of this is under wisdom. It's beautiful energy, very nurturing, very strong. I'm feeling a very strong presence here with this Queen of Pentacles. This is not your average. Yeah, this is a light worker. I told you, collective. I'm definitely picking up on you guys are not a lot of the karmic readings have like dissipated because you guys are doing the work. Now, I'm not saying the karmic readings are going to go away, but what I'm saying is some of you have definitely tapped into the universal energies here, okay, to get what you need to get. We have temperance here. This is protection and healing energy. Some of you, you have used wisdom to complete a cycle. This is definitely a long time coming type accomplishment, okay? Before she was the Queen of Pentacles, she was the Nine of Pentacles, okay? The Strength card does talk about the ability to persuade and finesse a situation, not manipulate, okay? Um, and not really coercion, okay? That will be the Strength card in the reverse, because that would mean getting someone to trying to force people to do what they want to do. This is a gentle type of, like I said, very healthy type of persuasion. Like I said, talking someone off of a ledge. I don't know why that keeps coming to mind. But soothing someone's fears, okay? Definitely with the temperance, this is someone who alchemizes and transmutes energy. Someone who has definitely arrived, okay? The World card with the Four of Cups talks about tapping into that universal energies, knowing when you're already grounded. First of all, Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, this is earth energy, okay? With the temperance, you are definitely well grounded. There's lots of balance, there's lots of stability, there's lots of strength, confidence. I mean, this is a picture perfect Queen of Pentacles. I've never seen this energy like this. This is someone who is just, they don't have any more T's to cross or any I's to dot. Like, the shit is already done. Okay? So we have a very wise person here. Now let's go ahead, move forward. We got lost. Somebody's lost, okay? Like, this Queen of Pentacles is definitely someone who can, yeah, someone is stuck, okay? Someone is stuck on, they're lost in either some type of religious cycle, okay? If you look at the Hierophant, there are two people at his feet. He has both hands up, right? So that means he's leading someone, or someone is following his instructions. But the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, someone's stuck. Okay, so someone is no longer seeking wise counsel. Someone is not following proper guidance, and therefore they are lost. Okay, so we're gonna see what this Queen of Pentacles has to do with this. But I can already tell you, this is someone who is grounded and stable and can, like I said, get someone out of quicksand. That is literally what I said in the beginning. This is someone who can get, when we're in quicksand, we're stuck. Okay. This person is lost. They headed in the wrong direction. The Page of Wands in reverse. They're tired. Mission not accomplished. They're not getting to where they need to go to. Okay, it's like paddling a boat with one paddle. You're going nowhere but in circles. Okay, you're not getting anywhere. You're not going anywhere but circles. The Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, there's no peace. I just heard no justice, no peace, okay? We got the Tower in reverse with the Devil. This is like a perpetual cycle of suffering and then cussing and fussing, asking, why am I not able to do this? Why am I failing at everything? Mental anguish and a lot of turmoil. Someone is refusing to follow directions, basic instructions. So therefore it's like heading in the right direction and then just randomly deciding to make a left in the middle of nowhere. Like the GPS said go straight, but you said, you know what, let me just see if I take this left turn, where is it gonna send me? Okay, why would you do that? So you know what that tells me, right? Let's see what kind of spirits are, because no one just does this. This isn't making sense to me. The devil with the tower in reverse, no one would just be headed in the right direction and then all of a sudden just do something stupid, right? And get themselves lost. That's not what we want. Because look at the turmoil that you're in. The tower in reverse, this is an ongoing. This is not boom, revelation, the shit blew up. This is with the devil, it's like on repeat, like you're repeatedly not following directions. We got fruitless labor here. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what spirits are influencing you. We have obedience, fortune, and fame. So this is the spirit that you were operating in when you were following instructions. The Hierophant represents wisdom. The Hierophant represents knowledge, the truth, okay? That's Taurus energy. Earth energy, that's you, okay? You were obedient and therefore you reaped, okay? Or you were heading in the direction of fortune and fame. Now, for whatever reason, we got fruitless labor here, and I'm trying to figure out, we got fraud and misrepresentation. So there's a spirit, along came a spider. Wow. I literally just titled a short, one of my shorts. Um, you were on your way to breaking a cycle, okay? And now you're not. We got prosperity here, new beginnings, fruitless labor, success, longevity. How do you have so much? How did this happen, spirit? Because you don't just operate in the spirit of obedience and then all of a sudden decide you don't want to be obedient anymore. There's a very ugly spirit here, fraud and misrepresentation. You got duped, okay, collective? There's a spirit that came over you, and I need to know by way of who. Who in the collective's life is representing this? Where's this fraud and misrepresentation coming from? We got the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are working with people. Yeah, and the Page of Cups. You're working with very immature people. Okay, emotionally immature people. Okay. You let these people head you, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So that is the fruitless labor right there. You're not reaping what you have sown. For some of you, this is a Queen of Pentacles. This is a Queen of Wands energy. Leo moon, yeah, the death card in reverse is definitely non-viable fruit, okay? You're not going anywhere. You're not able to move forward, okay? Now the Hermit, okay, that's you. You got some light in you, okay? I'm definitely talking to, like I said, you don't start off being spiritually obedient and then all of a sudden you just for whatever reason just for the sake of it just say, hey, I don't want to be spiritually obedient anymore. So there is a coworker or there are people who you work around. This is a very ugly spirit that is this attached? Did this get attached to the collective? This is a Queen of Wands here. We got the Knight of Wands, yes. So collective, whoever you are, you're definitely feeling it. There's no way you can't. Okay? There's no way you can't feel the difference between walking in obedience, spiritual obedience, and now it's you're struggling. We have the Seven of Swords here. There's something attached to you. The High Priest is in reverse. There's a really nasty spirit that you trusted. It duped you. It tricked you and then it left you. It left you. Okay? The Five of Wands, the Fool in reverse, and then the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is the energy of chaos, discord, disharmony, and lack of joy, poor choices, conflict, mental anguish, you name it, fighting, all that stuff, right? Because now that you're not walking in the light, okay, you're not yielding any fruit, okay? But Spirit is saying you got in this place and space by way of an entity that was on a coworker, okay? Or someone that you work with. You work close enough. The Star in reverse, this person is not, they don't have that connection with God, okay? They were already in a place of despair. Now, you may have been a shoulder to cry on, maybe some type of trauma bond, but whatever the case may be, this entity is on you, okay? It is definitely on you. That's why protection is out here. So we're about to go into protection and see what you can do. I'm going to ask just for the sake of it, because this just doesn't, you just don't go from spiritually obedient with fortune and fame as your prize to fruitless labor. Prosperity and new beginnings and longevity and success, that is your birthright. That is the true essence of you. That is too much beautiful energy. We got the Death card in reverse again. And the Six of Swords. The King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Wands. I can't make it up. I'm talking to a Queen of Wands here. That's a curse all day long. That's a curse all day long. By a self-centered, conceited emperor. Who is this person? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I cannot make this shit up. So this person may be someone that you worked with, or maybe someone that they work with. However the case may be, the Three of Pentacles represents a joint effort, right? So either you're being attacked, yeah, the Hierophant in reverse, okay, and the Devil in reverse, the Tower. The energies are just repeating itself. The Hierophant in reverse is someone who just that's disobedient, okay? The Devil in reverse is someone who someone resents rules. Someone resents knowledge and being obedient. Someone resents that, okay? They're very antagonistic, okay? Now, the Emperor in reverse, he's worse than just being an antagonizer. He's just disgusting, okay? The Emperor in reverse is just ruthless, reckless, especially with the paired with the King of Swords. He is someone who will curse you. Yet I knew it, the Magician. So there is an older man here, okay, that does spell work and sends little flying monkeys out, okay, steal people's joy and cause this harmony and chaos. As a matter of fact, he looks for those who are susceptible. He looks for those who are naive and gullible and who don't know. Those who are unsuspecting, those who don't know their true gifts, their true talents, okay? And he studies and he studies and he watches and he's looking for uh, those who don't know who they truly are. The nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who you're on your own, but you're not secure. You lack security, and you're not too stable. Meaning, all that potential is not being used yet. Okay. Now you may work a lot. The Knight of Pentacles. You may stay with a job. You may work. Things of that nature. But I mean, you're a hard worker. You finish what you start, but the Five of Pentacles with the Star in reverse, this is definitely the energy of someone who is not even acknowledging God. Like they're so preoccupied with working and making ends meet and doing this and doing that. It's like, where's God? Where's God in the picture? Where's the Most High? Where's the universal powers that be? Yeah, someone is not satisfied with this whole creation thing, like the whole concept of creation and living. We got this damn King of Wands with the Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? That is him. It's him too. So collective, we got a King and a Queen of Wands. How are things going to turn out for the how are things going to turn out for this look, we got the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This King of Wands has attached something to this Queen of Wands. But we have a practitioner who is this Emperor. This Emperor in reverse with the Magician. The King, he thinks he is God. So he feels like, why I can do what I want to do. I am God. I am a creator. And he's just reckless, aggressive. The Six of Pentacles came out twice in reverse. That's someone whose heart chakra is not open. We have the Magician coming out again. Yeah, defenseless. Okay. Yeah, someone's definitely doing. So here we go. There's your spell work here. And here's karma on that ass right here. Justice with the Six of Pentacles. Both of those cards represent the heart chakra. Spirit is coming out to restore and rebalance. Okay. Welcome in. Yes, we got the Four of Swords. That is my prayer. The Four of Swords is my prayer cards. So it looks like someone has decided someone made a decision and they're just like, let me just attempt this thing because things are getting way out of control. I cannot contain what's going on anymore. I need peace. Someone wants the conflicts, the mental anguish and all that to stop. Look, we got the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. This is someone connecting with spirit. This is someone connecting with spirit saying, hey, I don't want to be naive anymore. I don't want to be gullible. I don't want to be taken advantage of anymore. This is someone actually talking to spirit. It's almost like talking to, but with Justice and the Star, the Four of Swords here and the Two of Swords in reverse, someone has definitely made a decision that they know that it's their person. They know that it is this, because we have both the King and the Queen of Wands out here. The King of Wands put something on this Queen of Wands. But there's an Emperor here who is a dark practitioner that influences this King of Wands. Okay. So the whole purpose, they are after spiritual gifts. They are after spirits. Okay. There are people who sacrifice people. Okay. They are after spirits. Okay. And this Emperor then convinced this King of Wands that he can capture the essence, the soul of this Queen of Wands, which how the Lovers is out here. So romantic encounters, you can attach entities to people through uh, romantic encounters. Okay. There's a lot of energy. This Three of Pentacles keeps coming out. Somebody is definitely getting some type of advice on the job. Like, this is crazy. The Death card with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. The Three of Pentacles, the Six of Cups with the Fool in reverse. Someone just got connected with the wrong people, and it just keeps coming back to work. Who somebody works with. The Five of Pentacles and the Death card. High Priestess in reverse again. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords upright, but the Knight of Wands is in reverse. So somebody's planning another psychic attack during the full moon, which is right now. Somebody is determined to capture this soul. You guys have to be really careful. I know that when we're at work, we're with people for long periods of time, and we bond. We see them every day. We connect. We build rapport and relationships and stuff. And some of us, we have people at home. We have spouses. We have, boyfriends, girlfriends. You got your man. You got your woman, or whoever you have, your life partner, or whatever the case may be. But, when you go connecting with people outside of your household, there are a lot of unclean spirits out here. And then you go take that back to your girlfriend or your spouse or your boyfriend or your man or your boo or your life partner or whoever you have. The person who doesn't suspect it, they do become a victim of being trapped. A lost soul. Okay. So we have protection here. Let's figure out what type of protection you're going to need to get out of this. Well, you do need protection, but let's see what Spirit has to say about protection. Okay. Well, first of all, let me just see what type of lover, what's the vibe between this lovers, okay? Because this lover, in this King and a Queen of Wands came out, but then, somebody is definitely intertwining with co-workers that are attaching entities to people. Somebody is definitely y'all gotta be careful, okay? Because just because a person is cool and y'all bond on the job and you're dealing with people, you gotta be careful, because once you hook up with somebody and an entity, yeah, we got Justice in the reverse. Okay. Look at this. Non-committed. And then mask. Okay. So someone is pretending. Okay. I told you that the energy of the devil in reverse, someone being very antagonistic, right? Like antagonizing, but that can be in the form of gaslighting. Okay, we have clown here, degrading appearances, shame and humiliation, and girl with the snake. Okay, so this is definitely wreaking havoc on somebody's self-esteem. So definitely there's unfair behavior, meaning someone is being treated in a way that they did not deserve. Okay, Spirit said it's her. She is being treated I guess that Queen of Wands, I told you that King of Wands attached something to that Queen of Wands. Okay? We got abundance here, and sex is a good time. Sex, good time. So this King and this Queen of Wands may have a strong sexual connection, which is what's keeping them together. But it's also creating tower moments. Okay? Resentful behavior. Yeah, this King of Wands is not satisfied. Okay? The Hangman in reverse talks about negative behaviors, alienating, look at this, triggers, and revenge. That's what you don't. I was hoping. Retaliation, okay? Getting even. So this King of Wands is not satisfied with this Queen of Wands, all right? He's not interested, and he really doesn't have any feelings for her. Here we go with the witchcraft. I told you that Emperor was a dark practitioner doing spell work. Now, he didn't convince this King of Wands, whatever he did, he didn't convince him that he can capture the essence, the soul, or the spirit, or trap this Queen of Wands. Now, he didn't attach something to her, but this is all under the influence of this Emperor. This is somebody he works with, okay? But he is definitely not satisfied with her. And he is making fun of her. I hope it's not. Yeah, we got key on a ring here. He's got many options. He's had one night stands. He's stringing this Queen of Wands along, and unconventional relationships. That's the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse is like someone who's just like, yeah, I'm not into the conventional way of, handling relationships or rules for that matter. Okay? Kind of like going against the grain. Now, that's not always a bad thing, but in this situation, this person is totally against spiritual obedience. This Queen of Wands was spiritually obedient until that entity got attached to her, okay? This entity got attached. Now, who is planning on some type of getting even and retaliating? Because King of Wands, like, what's going on? Tell me about this retaliation, because you're the one that's following. We got the Ace of Cups here. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's bringing a baby into this world. Okay, that's what it looks like. We got the Five of Swords in reverse, okay? This is ending some type of conflict. And somebody is worried about, what are you worried about? Whether or not a new beginning is coming, a new job. Oh, the Ace of Wands in reverse. I knew it. Okay, so did this King of Wands impregnate someone on the job, and now they're worried? They got to leave the job because they didn't got a coworker pregnant and they don't want to deal with it? The Two of Wands in reverse. Indecisive about what? Things ending? What do you decide? Okay. So someone's deciding whether or not they want the baby. They want the baby to come to fruition. Okay. So somebody's trying to get the hell up out of Dodge. Okay. Somebody's trying to get the hell up out of Dodge. The Page of Swords, the Six of Wands in reverse, disgrace, ill intentions, telling somebody to be patient, or pretending to be patient, or saying I am patient. Something's not quite right. The King of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person has no intentions on being there, and they don't want this baby. Is the co-worker the Queen of Wands? Is the co-worker the Queen of Wands? What flipped over? Wow. Yes. And so the pregnancy announcement is supposed to be bad news, okay, for them. So we got the Six of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. So it looks like someone is going to, by the next full moon, get rid of this baby. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Yeah, they don't want to be attached. Now, who the hell is this King of Pentacles? We got the Eight of Swords in reverse with the King of Pentacles. Oh, they're leaving the job. Is this the business? Okay, so this Queen of Wands is related to somebody who... Okay. Who is the King of Pentacles? Because I'm picking up like a family affair type. I am. Yeah, I'm picking up it's a family affair type thing. Who's this King of Pentacles? Okay. You can't be pregnant by two men at the same time. So, this... I didn't open up a damn can of worms here. The Page of Swords. Okay, so somebody didn't use protection, okay? That's how the baby got here. Well, that's how the conception happened. But we got the Tower here. We got the Star. The King of Cups. She feels trapped, isolated, alienated. Everybody's talking about her. She just wants to leave and go away, okay? But that's not going to work out. So she's scared. She's worried that this baby is coming, that she does not want to come to fruition. She wished that she could just leave and go back. Go back where? She does not want... She does not want this baby. The World in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Neither does he. I'm going to ask this question because the King of Pentacles just popped out of nowhere. The storyline was going about the king. The Emperor was there. He's the practitioner that took this King of Wands under his wing to do his dirty work. Now, this King of Wands then attached an entity to the Queen of Wands by way of romantic behavior. Now, I'm telling you, this Three of Pentacles, this people are messing with each other on the job, okay? There is a lot of fraternizing on the job. Now, somebody then got pregnant on the job. There goes this Emperor. Can't make this shit up. So what is he like? And here she comes again. I'm telling you. She wants to leave real fast. But she can't. She's stuck. Duh, because she needs the money. Everybody needs the money. Okay, this Emperor is out here again. Who is he? The King of Pentacles in reverse that came out. The Queen of Pentacles. I keep hearing it's a family affair. I think there is a family that runs this business, or there's multiple family members who work at this establishment, and somebody is messing around and they didn't got caught up pregnant. But here's the thing. People get pregnant all the time, right? People date co-workers again. What is the big deal? Why is this such a tempers in reverse? Someone is not healing. Someone is not protected. There we go. This is the third message about somebody not being protected. Somebody's health is not good. Okay. I keep hearing that song is loud in my head. Is this, are there multiple family members that work at this establishment? Are there multiple family members that work at this establishment? We have yes. The Chariot. That's the driving force of this business is family members. Multiple family members are running this business. Okay. Has this Queen of Wands been romantically involved with more than one of the family members? Her ass comes out in the reverse with the Lovers. The answer is yes. So that's the problem. Yes. She has slept with multiple family members on the job, and that's why her being pregnant by someone on the job is a shit show. She wants to leave, but she can't. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, she's stuck. And then we got this Knight of Cups in reverse. Justice is out here. Okay. Somebody got to pay the piper. Somebody got to pay the piper. Or somebody got to pay the damn troll to cross the bridge. I mean, whatever. Okay. I don't even know which way I want to go from here. Those of you who came in, thank you. If you are new here, please like and subscribe and do all the things. This right here, okay? This right here. I don't know what to make of it, okay? Now, maybe 10 minutes ago, it came out that she wanted to sneak off and get rid of the child, and then 2 men popped up talking about they don't want the child. So, Spirit, does she know who the father is? We got the King of Swords, yes. Okay, she knows who the father is, but is there more than one who thinks they're the father? Yes. She knows who the father is, but there's 2 of them. That's why those 2 men came out talking about something. You can't have this baby. Because they both thinking they're the father. But Spirit says she knows who the father is. Yes, she knows who the father is. Okay. The Sun and the 6 of Cups. Woo! Okay, well, now I should not ask this question, but it is a family affair. Okay, I'm just going to ask just for the hell of it. I just want to know, is there any incest involved? Oh my gosh, yes. I'm telling you, I would have never thought there is incest involved, okay? So everybody's just sleeping with everybody. Something in I did not want to ask that, but I'm like, it's a family affair. They all seem to be family. Because, yeah, they all seem to be family. And 2 of them think that they're the father, but the two people who think they're the father, their family. So I'm like, okay, cool. She's an outsider. The two men, their family. But then I'm just like, wait a minute. Something else ain't hitting right. This shit then went left, right. It did a dip. It went over here. This reading went over here. It went all. No wonder there's shame and humiliation. There is shame and humiliation. Okay. Because there's incest going on. But so let me just say, there's multiple people involved. Now, there is incest going on, but I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the pregnancies. But those two men that came up, are those two men who thought they were the father, are they family? The Emperor in reverse came out. No. Okay. So they are not, they just hurt. Okay. No, they're not family. Okay. So there's incest going on, but whoever is pregnant by the two, I'm getting a headache. So the one who is pregnant, she's an outsider. She's a non-family member. But the family they tight knit. They tight knit, okay? She's an outsider. So that's one big ass coven. The whole family. They're all in on it together. Y'all got to be careful, okay? Family practices, family businesses, just family dynamics, period. You just never know what type of, you don't know what you're getting into, okay? Okay, protection, and then we out. What advice do you have for the collective regarding protection? Let me use a different deck. What information, what do you want the collective to know regarding protection? Getting satisfaction, good times, and happy endings. Protection. Protect your, so please use protection. Okay. Spirit is saying use protection during happy endings. Okay. When you getting your satisfaction. Okay. Please and thank you. Can't make this shit up. What else do you want to, valuable experience worth your time and profit. Okay, and then we have no. Do not proceed. Okay, so as far as protecting getting caught. So I think the getting caught part, that shit has already been exposed. It's out there. Okay, so let me see something. Has this been exposed yet? Because sometimes with these messages, I can't tell what's future and present. Has this event been caught? We got the Star in reverse with the Queen of Wands. She's trying not to get caught. She's trying to get rid of the baby before she gets caught. But we do have a yes. I mean, it's going to get exposed. We have Judgment here. So it's going to be exposed. Has it been exposed yet, Spirit? Has it been exposed yet? I mean, outside of this reading. Yeah, someone knows. It has been. It has been exposed. Yes, this is a collective, my love. Welcome in, welcome in. I am closing out. Okay. I'm definitely, yeah, that King of Pentacles in reverse. He's exposing it. He's the one that's gonna blow the whistle. Do 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 do, blow the whistle. Do 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 do. This King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, is he like the owner of the establishment, or is who is he? Is he like the head of the establishment? Who is this King of Pentacles? Is he the head of the establishment? Oh, he's one of the lovers. Oh, okay. Is he the head of the establishment or one of the heads? So he could be. Yeah, he is. And he is the father of the child. Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. So, advice moving forward is to use sexual protection. Because apparently this collective, that is something that no one, whoever whoever's in this collective, this message that I just gave, you're not using sexual protection, and you will get caught in what you do, and you are going to lose out. Now the Ace of Wands did come out in reverse. Look, we got the Magician in the reverse. Okay. And the Two of Wands. Okay, this is someone having a choice. But the Magician being in the reverse, this is someone who's not tapping into, this is someone who's not, they're not sure which way to go. They can't see clearly. Okay? They can't see clearly. They don't know which way to go. They're indecisive. Well, I'll tell you what, be clear and decisive about using sexual protection when you're sleeping with multiple people on the job, anywhere in the community, period. Doesn't matter. You can't you cannot have 5 romantic partners and you're not using protection with any of them. You can't do that. You cannot. Protection, okay? Protection when you're getting satisfied, when you're having your good times and your happy endings, okay? Please use protection. If not, you will get caught up, whatever that looks like, whether you're cheating, whether you get pregnant and that's how you get caught, because you might have to take a DNA test because you and another man think that you are the father of a child. Okay? Deanne12322, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. If you want to ask a question, please make sure you like and subscribe. And also, if it's just an open-ended question, please send to the link in the description. All right. If it's a yes or no, just send 5. If you want a spread, send 10 to the link in the description. You will have to cut and paste, okay? Copy and paste it in the browser because it's not a clickable link. All right. All right. Let me do Aries through Pisces, and then I'm going to close out. All right, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of love and light, allow me to channel messages for the collective. Messages coming through the pathways of love and light, messages that are the truth. Let's get started with Aries. All right. Let's get started with Aries. What do you want Aries to know? Blow the whistle. Do, 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 do. There you go, Aries. Queen of Wands. Looking all beautiful. All right. Walk in your power. Queen of Wands, know who you are. Okay. The Queen of Wands is Aries, Mars energy. Okay. Collective, you can have an Aries Sun or Aries Mars. All right. Uh, Aries Venus. Okay. Uh, Mars is first house energy. That's all about identity, knowing yourself and knowing who you are. Okay. Knowing your power. All right. Uh, Being passionate, and empathetic. Okay. Uh, Fruition. Uh, um, Mars energy gives life. Mars energy is very empowering. Okay, Aries. Also, Aries, I'm hearing you are protected. That's what I'm hearing. You are protected. I'm also hearing that you are, you're a powerful manifester. All right. Taurus. Taurus, we got the death card in reverse. So Taurus, either you're not able to move forward, something's got you bound, okay? You may not be feeling well, okay? I don't like this. I heard Cancer, okay? Taurus, you may not be feeling well, Taurus, okay? Uh, mm, I'm picking up on someone's pulling on my energy. I got a Taurus I can feel someone pulling on my energy, but I'm picking up on the energy of someone who has some type of cancer, Taurus. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. There's another energy pulling on me, Taurus. You feel down. You're somewhere you don't want to be, Taurus. That's that other energy that I feel pulling on me. You're somewhere you don't want to be and you want to get out. Gemini, we got the 10 of Cups here. Okay. The 10 of Cups is, this is blissful energy. This is basking in the glory of peace, contentment, fulfillment, and happiness. Okay. Being harmonious with your family, your friends. This is very good, very good community energy. That life force energy is great. The cups represent emotions, how you feel, your spiritual gifts, your life force energy. All is well, Gemini. Whoever you are, life is great. You're feeling great. So congratulations. That's the total opposite of Taurus. Cancer. We got the 2 of Cups here. A lot of Cups energy. All right. The 2 of Cups energy talks about a sacred union, okay, sacred contract, honoring another, okay, 2 people honoring each other, 2 people coming together to become one, a sacred union. All right, congratulations. This is definitely high vibrational. This is protection. Someone is in a divinely guided, divinely protected connection, Cancer. Congratulations. Leo, we have judgment. Spirit has something to say to you. Listen up. Listen up. Listen. Trust what you hear. Leo, Spirit is talking to you. Okay? Spirit is saying receive the message. Be open and willing to receive. The choice is yours, but you have spiritual communication coming in, Leo. Virgo, we got the Queen of Pentacles. That's your energy right there. All right, nurturing. Look at these major arcanas coming out. Okay. Um, the Queen of Pentacles is about being well grounded. Virgo, that is your energy. That's your North Node energy. So Virgo, you could have done. I am picking up Virgo some type of initiation that you look at the King of Pentacles right there. He like I'm right with you, honey. Okay. You may have done some type of initiation with the King of Pentacles. I'm gonna put the King of Pentacles out there, okay? Because he came out right behind you, okay? Um, he's definitely got your back, okay? But Virgo, yeah, this is your energy coming out strong with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I am picking up on some type of initiation, some type of ritual that you've done, maybe with your person, but you did it with a partner, okay? And it looks like it was successful. Y'all doing spell work, doing this down full moon, Virgo. Whoever you are, you and your person, y'all done did a damn ritual. Y'all done did a ritual, Virgo. You and your person, both of y'all, practicing together. All right, let's move on to Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Either the Knight of Wands in reverse, this is like someone who is hot-headed, okay? Or this could be the energy of someone who is sexually frustrated or performing just overactive, just someone's turn the flame down, okay? Turn down the flame. You too hot, Libra. You too hot, Libra. That's that Venus in you. Hot, like fire. Calm down. Simmer down now. Scorpio, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. You feel defeated. At some point, you were standing your ground, but I guess you got tired, okay? You got tired of holding down the fort. And now you need protection. Whereas you were protecting something, now you need protection. Scorpio, Sagittarius, we got the Lovers in reverse. You are not in alignment with some romantic partner, okay? You guys are not seeing eye to eye. You guys are not making good choices together. Capricorn, we got the King of Cups here. The King of Cups here is this is your spirit guide. This is protective energy. What is Capricorn being protected from? We got the World here. Okay, this is wholeness. The traveling. Safe travels. Okay, Capricorn, if you're traveling, you do have protection here. Okay, so if you're traveling by air or sea, if there's any storm or any type of emergency, you are protected in your travels. The World talks about traveling. The Six of Swords talks about traveling. And the Chariot talks about a journey. Okay? So this is a spiritually protected journey, Capricorn. Okay? 721. Some of you may be traveling I talked about this earlier in the collective. Someone's traveling around the 23rd, around July 23rd. Okay? And I was saying be careful in your travels. But that's not what I really said. What I said was be careful traveling. You may not want to travel. I picked up on a birthday, someone traveling this is what I said. The tides are going to be high on the 23rd. That's exactly what I said. The tides are going to be high around the 21st. This is July 21st. The tides are going to be high. Yes, they are. So do not go traveling on a privately licensed yacht like a friend. Not saying that they don't know how to drive it, but I'm just saying the waters are not going to be calm. Okay, there's some type of weather storm or something. Yes, but with this King of Cups out here, Spirit is saying Spirit is there. Now I'm gonna leave it at that, Capricorn. Okay, because this is the second time this message came out. It wasn't for Capricorn, but I don't know. But if this resonates, July 21st, if you're planning to go on a boat cruise or a yacht or something like that, the waters ain't going to be calm. It might be scary as fuck, but with this King of Cups out here, it says, again, your travels will be safe, but you're going to be praying like hell, hoping that you make it through. Okay, you are. But Spirit is right there. I don't want that. Nope. I don't like turbulence and I don't like unsettled seas. Okay, Aquarius. We got the Tower moment. That's Aquarius aha realization moment. So the shit's about to hit the fan. You about to find out something. Something is about to be revealed that is going to rock your world, Aquarius. But it's something that you needed to know, okay? So sometimes you got to push folks in. That's what some people believe. You know, when people scared to jump in the water, you got to push them. Get in the water. Okay. I'm not saying that I believe in that, but I'm just saying that's how things are going to be revealed to you. Okay. It's going to be forced out of somebody. All right. Last but not least, we got Pisces. What's going on with the Pisces? Pisces, what are you doing? Being sad? Why are you being sad, Pisces? We got the Five of Cups. You're grieving over something. You lost something. You're grieving over the Star in reverse could be you actually lost someone. My condolences to you. You're grieving. My condolences, Pisces. All right, collective. That's what I have for you. Okay, be safe out here, setting off bombs and shit. Okay. Yeah, because last year the bombs, yeah, they weren't as big, but this year y'all are already setting off ash cans, M80s. Okay. It's like, screw a cherry bomb. That just ain't big enough for y'all. Like, cherry bomb, that's not big of a boom. Y'all are lighting ash cans in them 80s, okay? Be safe. Be safe, be safe, be safe. You know how they say don't drink and drive? Don't drink and explode. Don't drink and blow shit up, okay? All right. Till the next time, collective, with love and light. Namaste, Ashe.